Hey everybody, Dark Wolf. Misspelling everything. I need to type a bit fast, but yes, I am just rambling right now because I'm trying to go get the chat. And it's not cooperating. Here we go. Now it's trying to pull her up. Says I'm live. That's a plus. That's definitely a plus. This thing's being really slow. Bear with me, guys. This page is not wanting to cooperate right now. Been having a lot of weird computer issues last week or so. Like really weird issues. And I'm not the only one. Everyone around me has been having them too. Cooperate right now. Okay, good. Audio works. That's a plus. So the chat's almost up. I can almost see it. Things going so slow today. I'm so sorry, guys. Claire, hey, good to see ya. Got 4 watching. I appreciate everybody out there watching, lurking, hanging out, whatever the case may be. I do appreciate it. Once I get this chat up, I can go over here in OBS. And Skookums, hey, Skookums. Glad to see ya. All right, so we're going to move through some of this here. I might have to create a new, I'm going to have to create a new one here. New scene. What do we got? We got anything we can use? No, nothing we can use. So I got to recreate this scene here real quick. Like I said, it's going to be really casual. Really casual. Need to add a couple things. Just bear with me. I know you got a black screen right now. Just give me 1 second and we'll get that fixed. Trying to set up a new scene in my OBS here. Hey, look, it's me. Haha. But I want this to be on that. Okay. Now, why is a black screen? Give me a second. I'm having an issue. But we'll have this fixed up in just a second here, guys. Remove, yes, start over. I am so sorry that this is not working correctly. And I don't know why it's doing that, so let's hit stop, then start it again. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I am such a goober. Okay. I am silly as can be. There we go. Now we'll get it going. Sorry about that, guys. Then go ahead and set my green screen real quick. I should have had this all done. I am so sorry. But we do have some stuff to talk about. I promise we got some stuff to talk about. Promise, promise, promise. Trying to set green screen right now. Why is it doing that? Not supposed to do that. Any other time it'd work. Oh, that's right. I know what I get. There we go. That's what I had to do. Bring that down. Bring that back up. Okay, this thing's being a little goofy right now. I am so sorry. See what's being said over here in the chat real quick. Skookums, Danielle, Claire. Thank you guys. QP, excellent. Pretty sure Glenn's out there somewhere hanging out. Just let me get this thing fixed here real quick, like we'll get rolling. There it is. There it ain't. Good enough. If my shirt's kind of fuzzy, that's fine. That I don't mind. It's a dark shirt. All right, there we go. Now that we've got me on the screen, now we can set up the rest of our scene. For those who don't know, I am setting up a scene in OBS. I just figured out how to run the OBS through my Hangouts. So I can do some really cool stuff live now. Grab me a browser window and go over here to Google. And me and the Googs are going to have some fun. Right, send this to the back. I promise, guys, almost done. I don't know why this ain't showing. Transform. Fit the screen. Properties. And why is that not showing? Maybe I got to put the HTTP. Well, For some reason it decided it ain't gonna. There it comes. It's just being super duper slow. Okay. So I want to. There we go. Maps.google.com. See how well this comes up and shows on the screen here. Google Maps. I may have to do it the other way. I want to show you guys something on the maps here real quick. Hey, Glenn, glad you stopped by, bud. Glad to have you here. Just gonna listen and read, too tired to chat. You're so very welcome. I really enjoyed your stream. I've been waiting to catch one. Thank you, Korrie. I appreciate you emailing me back. I thought that was tomorrow she was live. Thought she was live tomorrow morning. Not this morning. I believe. Watched one of your streams about 2 weeks ago. Definitely missed, but I was commenting. That's Claire to Korrie. And that's it. All right. So what we're going to do, good, is showing up just like I wanted it to. Let me make sure this screen looks good over here. That screen looks great. Okay, good deal. So guys, I noticed something earlier that really bothered me. I'm not a map genius. I'm not a map genius by any means at all. Trust me on that one. I need to make me just a little bit bigger. There we go. Now you might be able to see me a little better. I know my eyes are looking all goofy right now with the green screen. I apologize for that. But I'm not a map genius by no means whatsoever. It was not my forte in school. However, there are a couple of things that just don't look right to me. Like South America. This is weird. Of course, we all know it's weird. I don't remember Latin America being stretched so far over like that. I remember it coming down more, and my cursor's not even showing, is it? Nope, cursor's not showing. That's lovely. Anyway, I have to work on that later. I remember it going a lot straighter down, with South America being a lot lower. Of course, most of us do. And Michelle, I am so sorry. I did not mean to. There were like 3 live streams going at the exact same time that I wanted to watch. So, yes, Boom Boom is banned, and I'm still under consideration about that. Long story, long history. I'm not going to get into drama I don't want to bring up. Don't need in here. So, anyway, that aside, the map changes. So, I don't remember Here's Egypt, guys. Here's Egypt. That's the edge of Africa. Here's the Middle East. Did you know that Egypt is landlocked on the Middle East? Like they're connected? I shouldn't say landlocked. They're connected right here. Look, there's no water. I remember there being at least a little strait of water between this that separated Africa and the Middle East. I could be wrong. Again, not a geographic scholar by no means whatsoever. Geography, not my strong point. But I wanted to know what you guys thought about this. And what's strange to me is if Moses parted the Red Sea to cross over, why didn't the Red Sea go all the way out? That's kind of weird. But I just want to know what you guys thought about this. Is it not working correctly? Is it not showing the browser behind me? Let me see what it looks like in my Hangouts. Hangouts looks like it's behind me. Looks like the map's behind me. Anybody else seeing that? Is there an issue here? I need to know. Okay, he sees the map. Good. I don't know what's wrong with... Okay, there. See it now. Good. Excellent. Good deal. So, anyway, yeah. That right there behind me, guys. Is that weird to you? Am I wrong? Like, if I'm wrong, fine. I'll admit I'm wrong. I'm no problem there. I just want to know, like, is this weird to you guys? That Egypt is literally connected to the Middle East? That's kind of strange to me. Talking about what time it is in the States. Yeah, he crossed the Red Sea to get away from the Egyptians. But here he would have just went up around the Red Sea. Why would he cross over here if he could just walk up here and go around it? Like, makes no sense. That really bothered me when I found that earlier. I just happened to be looking in this area. The reason I was looking in this area is Iran and Iraq. At 9/11, I looked up where Iraq and Iran was because I was curious. I wanted to know where our troops was going, that part of the world. Again, not a geography specialist. So when I did, I took a mental snapshot. The mental snapshot I took had Iran and Iraq completely backwards. Move this over a little bit. Maybe you guys see it better. I didn't realize behind my head. Iraq on the left here and Iran on the right is not how I remember them. I remember them flip-flop. Iran on the left, Iraq on the right. And I took that mental picture years ago. Tracy, hey, great to see you. Thanks for stopping by. So that one right there, that kind of hit me like a ton of bricks earlier. That was like, whoa, wait, what? Dude, what? Not how I remember it. It's flip. And the reason I found that, I was actually going back and listening to some of Chick's work, Chick Mandela Effect channel's work. And that right there, that's not right. Not to me. She'd mentioned that some people remember it flipped. I remember it flipped. I do. What else do we have here? Those were the two things on the map. I think there's one more thing on the map I wanted to talk about. Oh, there is. Who remembers Russia being half the freaking world? Okay, I say that facetiously. But Russia's huge. Russia, let me see if I can move my fat head here. Russia is gargantuan. I might be wrong. Again, not a geography specialist, but to me, Russia is like super freaking huge. It looks really strange to me. Still talking about who's ahead of who on the time scale. Oh man, I made the video earlier for Chick Mandela Effect channel for her coming on Thursday For those who don't know, guys, we do have an interview with her Thursday here on this channel at 1:30 p.m. Mountain Time, 12:30 Pacific. I was trying to go through and tell the times, and I screwballed it. I mean, I screwballed it bad. So to clear it up, it's 12:30 Pacific, 1:30 Mountain, 2:30 Central, 3:30 Eastern, and 8:30 UK time. Ha ha. As far as Australian time, oh God, I was lucky I got UK time. Come on now. So, anyway, yeah, we got that coming up tomorrow. We got Brandon Halsier on the channel also, so you guys know. We have an interview with him, 9 a.m. Mountain Time, 11 Eastern. So I hope you guys come on, check that out also. Just want to let you know about that real quick. So next thing I have is... had a couple things here, but I put my notebook real quick. Notebook, where's my notebook? So that is more laid back stream, guys. Just kind of covering stuff here and there that I noticed. Also, I know what I got to do. Okay, so see if I can add a text to this real quick, or add a file. See what I can add real quick. I need to show you guys something, and I don't know if I can do it like that. So we're going to do this a different way. I'm going to go pull up this file real quick, and then I'm going to share it on the screen. Everybody remembers Field of Dreams. Everybody knows the famous line that's not right. And I've always said on my channel that I remembered both. Figure out where I put this on my computer. Hey, Gurnet. I know I'll find it when I open Notepad. So, anyway, I remember Field of Dreams, and I remember both lines being in that movie. And I've always said, you know, I don't really consider that a Mandela effect because both were in there the whole time. Turns out, guys, I've got some words to munch down on. See if I can find it where I put this real quick. And I can't find it straight off the bat. So I'll just tell you guys about it. I must make a retraction. Yep, Dark Wolf's got to make a retraction. First one I've had to make so far. If you build it, they will come. Yes, everybody knows this line. And I remember it starting out with, if you build it, he will come. Then it became they. Then it went to he one more time. There's a problem here. They's not in it anywhere. At all, period. A person that I know sent me the entire script straight off the DVD, the minute-by-minute breakdown. And I did a find function within them. They is not in there at all. I got Matt mouth. They is not in there to be found at all. And that bothers me because I assumed that they was there, but he was also there, you know what I mean? That both lines were in the movie is what I had made the assumption of. And I hadn't went back and watched the movie, I'm going to be honest. So when I found this particular, there we go, now we're getting a little better. So when I found this particular one, and somebody sent me this, and like I said, I went through it and did a find function. I can't find anywhere in there where it says they. It's not there. So I must retract, and I do believe it is a real Mandela effect. So I remember he in the very beginning. It was he, then they again, and then he one more time, speaking of his father, and then they, talking about the people coming. Both were in the movie. Both, as I remember it. I'm wrong. Clearly I'm wrong. And I retract any time that I said that I don't think Field of Dreams is an actual Mandela effect. At least for me, because now it is. I don't know if it's flipped again. I don't know if it's shifted back and forth, whatever, but I retract any time that I said that. And I've always said if I mess up or I make a mistake, I have no problem making a retraction video. You guys are live hearing it right now. I am humbling myself and admitting I was wrong. As a researcher, I was wrong, and I have no problem admitting that. So thank you to Bob Bant who sent me that. I really do appreciate it. It humbled me again. I'm just really careful. Why am I arguing that? And I like that you asked that. I'm really careful about Mandela effects. I think there were some video creators for a little while that every time they turned their head, they seen what they said is a Mandela effect. And a lot of it wasn't. It was always like that. It's getting nitpicky sometimes. So I try to be very, very cautious about my evidence pool. And I want to make sure I've got the right evidence as a researcher. I hate to have a muddy pool of evidence. That's why I argue every Mandela effect. And if it's real for me, then there's no argument. If I think, you know what I mean? If it's real for others, fine. But I like my data pool to be very clean and crisp. So if ever I make a wrong statement, I have no problem coming out and saying I was wrong. I was completely wrong. And in this case, Dark Wolf was wrong. So that's my retraction, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Eating crow. Yum, yum, yum. Something else that looks really weird to me on this map, and we're going to do a lot of map stuff with Chick Mandela Effect channel. Like, I've got a lot of map questions for Chick Mandela Effect channel. So I won't cover any of that. But this right here, this is Sicily and Italy. They get any closer, they're going to connect too. I'm surprised there isn't a bridge here yet, truth be told. I'm really, well, here, let me move this above my head. So that's the corner of Sicily, and then the rounded part is the edge of Italy. Really surprised there's not a bridge there yet. Like, total surprised. It damn near looks like it's touching. I remember Sicily being up a little bit more, well, quite a bit more, and the boot was about to kick it. Not the boot's going to kick a quarter of a quarter of a quarter inch anymore. And I know that's being facetious, but you guys know what I mean compared to what it was. So that don't look right to me either. Thank you, Danielle. I appreciate that. I really do. Yes, when I went and researched this a couple days ago, that's what I kept getting. The most misquoted line in history of film is, if you build it, they will come. Why does everybody remember they? Why? Because it was in there. That's why. It's not in there at all now. Nowhere, 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 nowhere. Nowhere. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and shut down this map real quick. I'm not shutting down the feed, just shutting down the map. I don't believe that what's her name? Affected Collective. I don't believe she's going live now. Is she, guys? If she is, let me know. I don't want to trample on her. Take care, Skookum. It's been amazing having you. It's been fun chatting with you off and on all day. Appreciate it. Go ahead and close these maps out here. Get my other background back. Jump up here to Den. And hang out in the den with you guys for a little while. Is the camera going to work? No, the camera's not going to work. How lucky and fubbly is that? So I'm going to have to turn it off down here. Give me just a second, guys. I'm figuring this OBS thing out. I've used OBS for a while to make videos, but it's goobering up on me. Maybe if I video off and video on this one. Okay, so it decided it just wants to be troublesome, huh? Well, in that case, we'll get rid of the browser. And we'll do this a different way. There we go. At least you got rid of the browser, not me, huh? What do we want to add? What do we want to add? We want to add an image. See what image 1 is. Add existing images. See what image 1 is. That's the image I wanted to add. That'll work. All right. Anyway, the next thing I want to talk about is the airplanes. The airplanes. Fit the screen. I moved out to where I'm at now roughly 6 months ago. And I flew on a plane out here. And I had a window seat both times. I like window seats. And the engine was 3/4 away, if not more, under the frickin' wing. It was not hanging out the front of the damned wing. It's not right to me. It's weird. If anybody's seen Moneybags work on that, that's so weird. I need to be able to do more on here. I really need to find a way to be able to. I need to play with these settings in OBS and get these scenes set up like they used to be. All right, but the planes, the engines, is that weird? To me, it's always been like way back in. Thank you, Danielle. I appreciate that. I'm just as real here as I am in real life. Like what you guys are seeing, you guys are getting straight out. This is me 110%. Now I know why it won't work. I see what happened. Okay. There we go. Now we got it to working. I know what I got to do. Why? Because Jerry's goofy. I mean, Dark Wolf's goofy. Anyway. I'll get this sorted in a second. There we go. Hanging out in my den. Dark Wolf's den. There we go. That's much, much, much better. I need my wolf, too. Let me go grab my wolf real quick. He can hang out with me. He loves hanging out with me. 6. I don't know which one it is. No, it's not. Give me just a moment. I'm going to bring my wolf buddy up here and hang out with him on screen here. It won't take but just a second. I love my wolves. Pull up chat while I'm doing this. See what you guys are rambling about. Watch a cave. Yes, you're going to watch my den with me hanging out in front of it with my wolf buddy. As soon as I figure out where he is. Jumps around every now and again. Got to keep a tight watch on that one. He's here somewhere. Where'd he go? There he is. I found him. I think it's this one. Let's find out. Yep, that's my buddy. That's my buddy. Go in here and chroma him real quick. Let him hang out with me. There we go. Now we got our wolf buddy hanging outside the den, protecting it. Now we can talk, guys. Now we can talk. Okay. Yeah, they look wrong. Not from a few years ago, but used a lot. Not flown it for a few years, but used to a lot. Nice. Nice. Oh, you caught me. I very rarely give my name out on air. I don't mind, but I very rarely do it. That's right, guys. I'm drinking Coke and coffee. Figure that out. I want a caffeine rush. I got to stay up all night. I'm literally at work right now. I do overnight phones at a business, and right now it's a very, very slow period. So as much as I'm at work right now, that's why I'm up all night every night. not to count the fact that I'm a 9-0. And then I've got the interview in the morning with Brandon, so I got to stay up a little while longer. But luckily, that's all I do is just, a little 8 hours at night. So I get to hang out with you guys all day, all night, all the time. Hashtag Wolfpack. That's right, Korrie. That's right. I could get the whole pack out here, but this guy's pretty cool by himself. Oh, he stopped howling. What happened? Oh, that's why. Come on, buddy. Sing me a song. Thank you. Beautiful song it sings. All right. Has anybody noticed YouTube chat's acting really weird? Like, it won't say nothing, then it'll scroll up a bunch. Then it won't say nothing, then it'll scroll up a bunch. I don't know. Maybe nobody's talking. I don't even know how many people are watching at this point. Guess I could go look, huh? Got 6 viewers. Thanks all 6 of you. I appreciate it. It's nice having you here. I guess for those who don't know, 3 years ago, 2015, I found the Mandela effect. And it was brand new. We had maybe 4 examples. I was talking about this earlier in chat, so I figured it'd be nice to give a little bit of a background. The bananas, yes, I'll get to that in just a moment, actually. Back then we had four effects, maybe 3 or 4. We had Mandela. We had the Bee Bears, the Berenstein Bears. That one will always be. I'm willing to relent Mandela to false reporting, but the Bee Bears, I will argue to the day I die. That one I know. We had Darth Vader. Then I think Jiffy came along just like right after that. Just right after that. About a couple months later, people started digging into the Bible. And that's when the wolf came up and the on earth and trespasses. That's when that first kind of started making an appearance. Then it became the maps. Nobleness D, for way before I started making my channel, I used to watch his. He covered a lot of map changes. And about 2.5 years ago, maybe a little under, is when the map really started dancing around. Ever since then, it's just got so weird. Sometimes I really wish. All right, guys, I think I'm back. I don't know what in the world just happened. That was weird. Thing just crashed right out on me. Am I back now? Can you guys hear me? I know you can't see me, but can you guys hear me? This thing just like goobered up big time. Start talking about the old stuff and weirdness happens. What in the world? And they mentioned nobleness. There we go. Good. Glad you guys can hear me now. Excellent. Thank you so much. So I mentioned Nobleness D. He said, hey, I'm here. And it died. That was crazy. Noble, thanks for stopping by. But if you don't know, me and Noble been hanging out for quite a while. About a year over in Discord. Yeah, we be back and forth passing or comparing notes. I know what I'm trying to say. But what was it, about 2 years ago you started your channel? We say about 2.5 years the map changes started. Somebody was asking me about that today, and I was really trying to recollect, and I was like, I haven't ever really had to explain it. So about 2.5 years or so, the map changes really started to come into play. After that, we've just kind of watched it drift around and get all kind of 7 kinds of goofy, but uh happy to have you here, but I want to have you on the show sometime too. I know you do a lot with Scarab over there, so if we can find a night Scarab's not going and you want to come over and hang out with me, I'd gladly have you on. I want to interview you for a while anyway, live. So it's up to you if you want to come on. I'd much appreciate it sometime. We can set up something for next week, possibly, because I'm kind of booked up through this week. By 2016 September, the big changes started. So yeah, I'm with Nobleness here, but about the end of September or end of 2016, September, October, that's when the changes really, really, really started to kick in for me. Also, being a person, like I said, from the very beginning, I think Nobles was right at the very beginning too of the Mandela effect really hitting it. Yeah, for some reason my video camera is being goofy. If I try to turn it on, it says it won't work and it'll restart the whole thing. Let me try it again. There we go. I don't know why. It just like crashed straight out on me. Said video was not gonna work. So excellent, Noble. I'd much appreciate that, buddy. That would be great. Yeah, about 2016 is when they really started. Into 2016, they really started ramping up heavy. 2017, of course, we all seen like change after change after change after change after change after change. We had a lot of double deaths in 2017. That was an interesting theme for that year. Right about then is when a lot of people started coming in and really getting interested in it. And I love seeing that. I'm feeling there's probably another wave about to come in here pretty soon. A whole new group of people are going to wake up to it. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. But that's been my journey with the Mandela effect. My thing was the Berenstein Bears. I don't care. I don't care what you say. It was an E. It was always an E for me. How it jumped to an A, I'll never understand. I don't know if my chat has stopped working now or just nobody's chatting again. Let me just make sure here. You know what? I ain't even got to attempt it. I'm just going to assume that nobody's chatting. Last thing I got was Danielle saying yes 3 times. She might have said it once and it popped up 3 times. Not sure there. But that's been my experience. And from the beginning, I wasn't scared. Okay, it's working. Good. Tracy says 2012 for me. Started with Larry Hagman, who I knew had died, and a different husband. Am I joking? Danielle says to me, it suddenly seems that China had pyramids that they hid. I never heard of China having pyramids. I think that was more of just them hiding information. I really do. It could be an enemy, but I think that was just China trying to cover it up at all. And finally, information came out thanks to the internet. That's my opinion. Could be very much wrong. Could be very much wrong. As a researcher, though, when I first found the ME, I wasn't scared. I was a little tripped out, but it wasn't like, oh my God, what's happening to my world? It was, oh my God, what is this? This is fascinating. As being a paranormal researcher for so many years, I figured, hey, I can get on the beginning of this, might get it figured out pretty soon. That's why I started doing theories. About 2 years after I found it, I finally made this channel just about a year ago. A little over a year now. I made this channel and I focused on theories. Everybody was focused on changes, and that's great. Changes is my evidence pool. I need that. But nobody was really worried about the theories. Why? The how? What's really going on? What's really causing the ME? People would talk about it and have their own personal theories, but nobody was really focused on that aspect. So that's why I started my channel. I want to match science with paranormal, especially the Mandela effect. You get into quantum physics and physics, the Mandela effect is it. Go over here and okay, there we go. No, I wasn't freaked out. Again, I was just super fascinated. I wanted to know how this was happening. I had been studying reincarnation at the time, as well as exorcism. Not necessarily studying how to do it, but just the whole research around it, and how people were making claims at the time that both were increasing reincarnation cases and exorcism cases. So when I found Mandela effect, my first thought was, who ripped the veil? That was my first theory, straight off the beginning. Who ripped the veil? What happened? I was never scared, though. It was so fascinating to me that reality could change retroactively. It got me to thinking on so many different levels. I wasn't even a little bit freaked out. I was just, whoa, what is this? This is awesome. This is absolutely fascinating. How is it changing retroactively? I know what I remembered. That's not right. And the way I found out about it, Mikey Chen from Beyond Science, great channel. You guys ever get a chance, look at his work. Wonderful information that guy gives. And he was talking about, at the end of a video, he just off the cuff mentioned, a lot of people remember the Berenstain Bears with an E. I thought, no, love watching your stuff. This is wrong. I've got to send you a correction email. Hold on. Let me go pull up the information. Surely there's a picture on Google. So I got to Googling. To this day, I'm still looking for the one with the E. I haven't been able to write that email. Feel like I was the only one not freaked out by the Mandela effect. I found it fascinating, said Danielle. Yes, same way. Most people I know found it so trippy, and I get it. Noble said, when I seen South America in Japan, I almost got sick. South America for me, yes. When you showed me, and I got to say, Noble, you showed me all the map changes in the beginning. Like you and Lone, or somebody, there was somebody else, maybe it was Lone, but you showed me most of the map changes. Like I followed your channel religiously. Loved the information you were putting out before I had a channel. And you ain't done a lot of work since then. Every now and then you throw something out. But South America, yeah, that one for me just, oh my God. What? That don't belong there. That one got me. Japan, I was never 100% on, so it looked odd to me, but I wasn't sure. But a lot of the stuff you would point out, I'm like, yeah, that's not right. That's not right at all. Nobleness D, guys, for those who don't know, has made quite a catalog in the past of all kinds of map effects. Check his channel out if you haven't already. Subscribe to him. Look at his older work. Hopefully he'll be doing some newer work here soon. Great channel, great information he's put out for quite a few years. Matter of fact, he's one of the reasons that helped me start this channel, was just hanging out with him in Discord and sharing theories and ideas, and a person that, not gonna lie, I considered a YouTube celebrity at the time. I mean, a celebrity. I put him on a pedestal. And when I finally got to hang out with him and talk to him and, just a normal person, just like you and me, that really helped me to make a channel. Hanging out with a lot. Matter of fact, I got to hang out with 5 or 6 people that I considered YouTube celebrities at the time. And that was not only really meaningful for me, but it told me, hey, if they accept you, the rest of the world will too. So that's one reason I made this channel is, again, for theories, but there was a whole lot of, oh, absolutely, Noble, absolutely. There was a whole lot of you shouldn't do this, and not from anybody, from my own head. You can't do this. Nobody's going to watch. They're all going to laugh at you. You're going to be ridiculed. Nobody's going to like you. You've got a weird voice, just everything that can come up. And finally, like I said, it took hanging out with people that I considered YouTube celebs to finally go, okay, look, if they accept me, everyone else is going to, at least somebody. If I have 1 subscriber, I'm getting the message out. And that's how it started. That's exactly how I started getting into YouTube. I wish that I had, though, the group of people we have now over a year ago. I really do. This is what I was hoping for. More people who were interested, who have channels, who were trying to get together and link together ideas and figure out what's going on. Because back then, we had Discord, and that was about it. If somebody was really into it and would come and hang out with us, cool. We had a lot of video makers on Discord passing ideas for quite a while. Now it's so good to see so many channels linking up and hooking up. I could have never got SMQ on a year ago. It just wouldn't have happened. It just wouldn't have happened. Nomo said he felt like the world had to know. I pointed my phone cam at my TV and started talking. Brilliant. That's brilliant. I started out making 5-minute videos. I was living in a hotel, which I still do live in a hotel. I do a live work thing. But living in a hotel, I had the camera pointed up. I think I started out on like this little bitty half-size laptop. It was no bigger than nothing. I had to squint to see the darn thing. You're obviously a very smart guy, DW. If someone listens, they'll see. I like when you talk quantum. Definitely, Tracy. Definitely. I appreciate that. I'll try to talk quantum a little bit more. It's been a while. But yeah, I had this little bitty laptop. I mean, it was a tablet is what it was with a keyboard. That's it. I was squinting to see the thing. Making videos was really interesting on that thing. But I made 5-10 minute videos. For the first 3 or 4, matter of fact, I sat down the first night and I made probably the first 3 or 4 all at once theories that I had just kind of been running through my head. And I uploaded them in a series all at once. I guess I was kind of trying to make people think, oh, he's got a lot of work here. What else has he done? And from there, that died. I got another tablet top and finally got this computer. And that's when I kind of started doing work with Unirock and stuff like that. Man, I'll never forget. It was so rough in the beginning. I really didn't think I was going to have many subscribers, make many videos. I'll never forget that poor tablet top. And it was so horrible because when I go in Discord, because of the way it's made, it sounded like I was yelling over everybody every time I would speak. It was horrible. Horrible. No, I guess I had the laptop right when I did start doing Uni stuff. I got the computer while I was working with Uni. Yeah, I guess so. But that's been kind of my journey up to now. And then when I moved, I said, well, hey, I got more time to work on my channel now. I got to working a lot too, and then wasn't able to do a lot of work on the channel and whatnot. I worked in an air conditioner factory in the summertime. You can guess what I was doing. And then didn't do a lot of stuff on YouTube, didn't gain a lot of subscribers then. And moved across country to the Pacific Northwest. And I said, well, heck, I'll have all kind of time to do videos now. I got over here and I was like, don't really feel like it right now. Just don't feel like it. It's only been in the last maybe month or so I finally buckled back down and really jumped into it again. In the last couple of weeks, I've been able to line up so much stuff. I've got 1-2 interviews lined up for the rest of this week. I'm working on a couple interviews for next week. Noble's agreed to come on an interview. So I've got people lined up now for days, literally for days, for interviews and things like that. Here's an interesting factoid. I began the week interviewing SMQ. I'm going to end my week interviewing Chick Mandela Effect Channel, who happens to be SMQ's co-host. So, much safer location. Like, you have no idea. I'm in an undisclosed location. I want to keep it as such because where I'm at, the elites literally live. They have all their summer homes up here. They've got, some of them literally live here regularly. It's a very small town that they keep small, amazingly enough. We don't have big box stores. We have a Starbucks is the only chain we have in the entire town. So because of that, I do kind of like to keep it low-key where I'm at. Also, it's just great to say from an undisclosed location atop the Rocky Mountains, you know. But yeah, I'm literally in the home of the elites. I live around Schwarzenegger and Schwarzenegger, however you say it. I don't mean any disrespect with the way I said that. Nobody get mad, please. Schwarzenegger, Tom Brokaw lived up here. Quite a few people live up where I'm at right now. So I try to keep the location low key, but it's very safe. Trust me, the elites up here, they keep it safe. I really think it's one of the bug out locations, truth be told. Not even going to lie. Like, not even going to lie. Elon Musk comes to town once a year. I'm going to do my best to get an interview with that man. If I have to track him down and stalk him, I'm only kidding. I will not stalk Elon Musk. That is only a joke, YouTube. I am not a stalker. But yeah, a lot of the big ones come up here. So I'm really working on trying to get with these guys and this summer when they show up and see if I can at least talk to one or two of them and get a rapport going. Maybe in a little while I'll be able to actually get a real interview with some of these people. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. It's probably not viable, but I'm going to try. Can't hurt to try, right? But yeah, it's crazy. It is really crazy that this little bitty town. I mean, I can literally walk from one end to the other in 10 minutes. Walk from one end to the other in 10 minutes. Is owned and pretty much operated and run by the elite, the rich, the Hollywood, the big guys, some Washington, some Hollywood, and they keep it tiny. They don't let big box stores in here. They don't let chains in here. They don't let light pollution in here. We've got a perfectly beautiful view of the sky. I can't believe where I'm at. It is gorgeous. It is absolutely amazing. I look out my window every day and see the most beautiful snow-capped mountain. Literally, I'm at the base of it. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely. I don't mean to brag. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Do I even have anybody watching still? I ain't seen the chat move in a minute. 4 viewers. All right. I am kind of rambling now. The bananas. The bananas. Yes, the bananas. I almost forgot about the bananas. I'm not sure about the bananas because when I seen them growing upwards, I have a dual memory. And I've been finding that a lot lately. Have you guys? Whoa, 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 whoa. It flipped back? It flipped back. No way. Okay, guys, see if we can't pull this out. I'm going to do a screen share, and we're going to go look into this. What application window do I want? I want that one. We're going to go look into this, guys, because it was COSTCO. I know that for a absolute 110% fact. So we're going to open a new Google Chrome window, and we're going to stop hanging out in the matrix here. And we're going to look up COSTCO. And if I'm wrong, it should give me the changed one, right? No fucking way. Guys, is it showing? It is hopefully not. It is not showing. All right, hold on. I'll get it showing. Give me just 1 second. No way. Check it out. It's COSTCO again. Anybody see Life Matrix work? It was COSTCO last week. There was no T. I did the Google search myself. It was COSCO. Again, I try to disprove any claim. If I can't, it's proven. Oh my God. Yeah, it was COSTCO. And then a couple weeks ago, it flipped to no T in there. I remember Life Matrix. I remember watching the video. I did the research myself. I don't always come out with the research I do. I do a lot of personal research and kind of go with that. I agree. We had a shift this last weekend. I'd say it was like Saturday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, actually, I think was. SMQ says 3-day shifts. I'll give it that. Guys, this was COSTCO. Life Matrix pulled it up. I pulled it up I didn't pull it up on live stream, but I pulled it up in Google to see what Google said. The COSTCO.com did not have a T. The thing over here on the right-hand side with the logo did not have a T. I verified that he was like legit in what he was saying. And we even had, I'm working in a hotel, we had Costco Travel that works with us. That was not the tea there last week, guys. This is twice we've had flip-flops in a month, about a month. We had the Victoria's Secret flip-flop. And I got to be honest, guys, that humbled me. That one did too. Because I said, no, that's too close. The SS, that's way too close. I don't really think it's an Emmy. I wasn't 100% sure on that, but I just didn't. I thought maybe it's just a mistake. We got to admit we can make mistakes. That's my whole point when I say I look into Emmys and try to break them down. Because we have to admit if we're wrong, we're wrong. I have no problem admitting I'm wrong sometimes. All right, guys, are we back? I think we're back. Maybe we're back. Check 1, 2. I think we're back. All right, sounds like we're back. All right, guys, are we back? Yes, we're back. All right, we're back. Cool. Yeah, my internet had to be reset. I forgot the same time every night it does a reset thing. Welcome, Jams. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. Jams TV, great friend of mine there. Making a rant video. Nice. All right, so here we're back again. So, again, Costco. Guys, what in the world? Costco. We've had 2 flip-flops in 2 weeks. We don't usually have a lot of flip-flops. That's one thing I've noticed in the ME community. Every great now and again, we'll get a good flip-flop. But normally, we don't have a lot of them. This is interesting. Now, let me type it without the T and see if I can force another. No, see, it corrects me back to COSTCO now. It didn't do that before. I typed in COSTCO and it corrected me back to without the T. COSTCO shipping lines, but that's not the same one. And that's not what was being shown in any other videos. They were talking about COSTCO, the warehouse wholesale retailer. Matter of fact, I seen a picture earlier today of somebody holding a Costco card, and it still had no T on it. So that is really weird. We haven't had many flip-flops, and now we're seeing a whole bunch of them. I wonder if that's going to be the theme for this year. Really? Your first one? This is my third confirmed flip-flop, I think. Trying to remember what the first ones were back in 16 and 17. I think there was a couple. What was the other one? Oh, Flintstones. Flint. That was my first official flip-flop that I caught. Didn't catch personally, but as following the research, that's the first one that I watched do the flip-flop. There was one more that did a flip-flop back then too. I'll be darned if I remember what it was. But this is like my third one, second to third, maybe fourth. Still, there ain't been many. In 3 years, there haven't been many at all. Yes, Flintstones. Yes, Flint. Yes. That was my first one. Where I was really convinced, yeah, that sucker flopped. I watched it within a 2-week span go from no T, or from the T to no T back to a T in it again. The T. Oh, shit, guys. Sorry for the language. The T. We have a new letter. It was A and E. Now we have the T. It was T in Flintstones that flopped. It was T in COSTCO that flopped. Victoria's Secret was the apostrophe S, so I can't really put that one in there. But the T, the cross T, well, that's not even a cross T. That's the regular T. Still, twice we've had this in flip-flops. Once in, 16? And once now? Huh. Interesting. I don't know what to make of it. There's something for your research, Noble. The T. I know I've been trying to work on message theory. I don't have time to work on all the theories I've got and do interviews and everything. I put the theories out for everybody else to run with the work. I thought that. I thought that about the cross. Ooh, Skechers with the no T. Mountain Cat. Hey, thanks for joining us. This was kind of an impromptu type stream. Just kind of fill some space. Talk about those map changes we were looking at earlier. Check it out, Cat. We had a flip-flop. COSTCO is back to the T. Remember, Life Matrix made a bunch of videos, last week, how the T was gone. Skechers, we've had, but the T in Skechers hasn't flip-flopped, though. It's the only problem with that example. It hasn't flip-flopped, but the T is gone. I'm wondering about the cross thing. SBE missing no 2. Hey, Prelim, great to see you. What do you mean, Jimmy Jams? SBE, SB missing now 2. Oh, S's. I got you. SB missing now 2. Yeah, that's something we've been seeing for a couple years in the community. Noble will back me on that one. The S's have been off and on and dropping and showing up and reappearing and disappearing and bouncing all over the place. S's have been crazy. Oh, Tiny Cats. That was the other flip-flop that we all experienced. Jacob Israel covered that one. Tidy Cats. Now that you mentioned the S, the no S, no SS, that would flip like 3 or 4 times within a couple weeks, and then it stopped flipping. But yeah, the S's have been all over the board. I knew there was another one. It was Flintstones, Tidy Cats, Victoria's Secret, and COSTCO now that are 4 official flip-flops for me. The Hillary thing. See, I wasn't sure about the Hillary thing. I wasn't entirely that sure at all about the Hillary thing. So I never said on that one with the L, double L, single L. I was never, but a lot of people claim it. So I'm not going to say they're wrong. Not on that one. Your first flip-flop, Tidy Cat. Oh, how great is that? Mountain Cat's first flip-flop was Tidy Cat. That's great. You can't make that stuff up. Oh, that's good stuff. But that's bothersome, guys. That was a quick flip-flop. Victoria's Secret was a quick flip-flop. Noble, mark this down. This may be the theme for the year. This may be the year of the flip-flop. I could be wrong, but mark that down. This could be the year of the flip-flop. We've seen a few of them just this year alone. Matter of fact, we've seen more this year than we've seen in a single year so far. It's been, what, one a year maybe? And then now we've had two this year just that quickly. Yeah, something going on here. The dynamic is changing. Something in the dynamic is changing. In my opinion, as a theorist, in my opinion, I'm not saying the way it is. I have no idea what's really going on yet. And until I can back it with science and math and everything, I'm never going to say I do. I'm just looking at evidence at this point. But that could be the year of the flip-flop. 2018, the year of the flip-flop. Do you remember Fear the Walking Dead or Fear the Walking Dead? Fear of or Fear? I didn't watch the show. I can't comment on that. I don't watch TV enough to really. But, I'm not even sure. I'm not even going to take a guess on that one. I'm not sure. Anybody in the chat, is it Fear of the Walking Dead or just Fear the Walking Dead? Saw the word synchronicity flip-flopped with and without the H. It's always had the H for me. I've spelled it without the H just for, time purposes, quickly typing, but I'm not sure. It's always had the H for me. Because it's got the word chronic in it. That's why I like that word. Spelled correctly, the word chronic. But guys, is it Fear of the Walking Dead or Fear the Walking Dead? I'm entirely not sure. Like I said, I don't watch TV. There's maybe 2 shows that I watch, and that's not even on TV. It's online. Fear the Walking Dead, Jimmy Jam says. Originally with H, but all through 2017, it had no H where I was. Really, Prelim? Interesting. Talking about the word synchronicity, not having the H all through 2017. Interesting. Okay. And it does have the H now, I'm assuming you mean. The only 2 shows that I watch on TV are Adam Ruins Everything and Timeless. And Timeless being a time travel show. Now, I gotta say, if it's time travel, I'm probably gonna watch it. I am obsessed with time travel. I think it changed a long time ago, like over 2 years. Again, talking about the synchronicity word. Huh. The spelling things, some of them I'm 100% on. Others I'm like, not so sure. Synchronicity had the H for me always. Dilemma is a dilemma for me. That had the N there. The silent N. It's another one. This is one that bothers me. Definitely. I used to always make fun of the word and say definitely instead of definitely. Definitely. Nobody corrected me. Nobody. Now, it's definitely. Bothersome. Another, like I said, not many word changes really get me. Those 2 got me. Synchronicity, that's interesting you said that. And Noble says it changed like over 2 years ago. So, and let me tell you, that's a man that's been in it just as long as I have. Noble's been in it pretty much as long as I have, but upwards of 3 years now, at least. Didn't faze me much. The geographic, anatomy, and history change. Yes, the fact that history changes around the changes. That's what bothers me. Okay, Libya, L-I-B-Y-A, or Libya, L-Y-B-I-A. It's always been L-I-B-Y-A for me, Libya, not Libya. It's always been Libya for me. Is it Libya now? Really? Let me go see what old Goog's got to say. Do a screen share here, and we can all see what old Goog's got to say. Before I type the rest of this in, I should say. So, Libya, as I remember it. So, Libya. Libya. How about Libya? Huh? Let me go back over here to the chat and see what we got. That's interesting. L-I-B-Y-A. Yeah, that's what I meant to type the first time, as I remember. L-I-B-Y-A. Country, North Africa. Now check this out. L-Y-B-I-A. Oh, I thought that had a Y there. It asked if I mean Libya. No, I don't remember the LY being there. It was always LI for me. Yes, yes, guys. For those who are really interested in those map changes, I have Chick Mandela Effect channel coming on Thursday. She is also a huge geographic person. First one I've had on my channel so far, as a matter of fact. I've not had a geographical person on, so thank you, Mountain Cat, for that reminder. Chick Mandela Effect channel, 1:30 Mountain Time PM on Thursday. Definitely check that out, guys. We're going to do a lot of map talking. We're going to do a lot of, was LY for you? Okay, interesting. Interesting. It was LI for me. Interesting. All right. Don't really think that's spelled, no. I know I typed it in to begin with, but no. Joanne, my favorite historian. Yeah, and I find that so ironic that I started the week with SMQ, and I'll be ending the week with Chick Mandela Fake Channel. For those who don't know, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I will not be doing videos. Yes, 3:30 Eastern. Thank you, Kat. I will not be doing videos Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I won't be around. I'm taking kind of a mini vacation, getting away. At least I'm planning on it. So if you don't see content from me those 3 days, guys, it is planned. I won't be around. I might pop in and out of a couple of chat groups every now and again, but I won't be making videos those 3 days, and I shall be back next Monday with hopefully some more interviews that I'll have set up by then. 12:30 Pacific Time, 1:30 Mountain on Thursday, 2:30 Central, 3:30 Eastern, and 8:30 UK time. Ha! I got it. They're 7 hours ahead. So I got it. Cheers to that. But no, I remember it as Libya, not Lybia. Do you guys? How do you guys remember it? Mongolia still freaks me out, and the shape of China since the phenomenon began, and Japan was always way more to the east. Yeah, Prelim Noah was just speaking about how Japan made him sick when he first seen it. The shape of China, I don't remember Mongolia being so big either. I remember it being like part of China, not a whole separate country from China. Libya. I don't remember Libya. That's a new. No, I'm kidding. I know you mean Libya. Libya. Gotta have a laugh every now and again. So there you go, guys. We found a COSTCO or COSTCO flip flop now. Some claim Libya was Lybia instead of Libya, so there's the claim there. Not my memory, but doesn't mean anything. There's the claim being made on that one. If you guys remember it with the LY, by all means, leave a comment in the chat if you're watching this afterwards, or let us know now here in the live chat. Just found a question today. Lisa Loeb, L-O-B-E or Loeb, L-O-E-B? I don't know, but Loeb seems wrong. Okay, see, I loved Lisa Loeb, and it was L-O-E-B to me. I remember because it was such a weird spelling and so different from like an earlobe. That's how I remembered her name. So to me, even though it's a weird spelling and seems wrong, that always was the right spelling to me. Just in my world. Anyway. Yeah, Prelim. I don't remember them having a separate country either. Prelim says, right, Mongolians existed in China, but they didn't have, I don't remember them having a separate country. They didn't have a separate country. So I don't remember it. In the earth he was in, yeah, me either. But yeah, the Lisa Loeb thing, like I said, the only reason I know that it's spelled the L-O-E-B is because I thought, wow, that's so weird from like an earlobe. So that's why that one kind of stuck out to me. I don't really have a whole lot of more stuff. Whoa, there's no golden calf in the Bible anymore, says the historian Joanna Williams. Wait, I think I just came up with something else, guys. There are loads of music changes. 2 Zeppelin songs for me this week. Listen to them since the 70s. Prelim says ever since Genghis Khan was defeated, no Mongolian with their own flag and country. Mountain Cat says she remembers Mongolia. Okay, guys, Mountain Cat remembers Mongolia being country. There you go. I remember the Mongols and Genghis Khan, but I don't remember being a country myself. And me and Mountain Cat compare notes a lot. We don't always agree on Emmys. I find it very intriguing. And I love that because we can discuss them without arguing, too. But she says she remembers Mongolia. Okay? A lot of people do. Thank you, Nobleness D. Happy to hear you remember, you know that for sure. Yes, that is something that I'm like 110% sure it was LOEB. If I'm 110, I'll tell you on that. You know, if I'm not, I'll let you know. That I'm 110 on. That was LOEB, not LOBE, LOEB. Yeah, I hope I said that right. Joanna Williams also remembers Mongolia being a country. Okay, so like I admitted in the beginning, I'm your geography guy. That's why I'm having a geography person on my channel Thursday. I'm not the geography guy. I don't remember it, but that wasn't my strong suit. I was in Earth with no separate Mongolian. China was larger and the shape of it changed. I noticed in March 2016. Joanna says, long time ago, it was a country. Oh, I remember Mongolia being a country, but long time ago. Okay, cool. See, some of this I have to take other people's word on. So, yeah, good information to have. And I'm sharing one really weird screen, ain't I? Didn't realize I was still screen sharing that. So we're going to go and do some more research about the golden calf in the Bible. It's kind of just a live research stream is kind of what I'm doing now. Very laid back, very casual stream. Because I do have a more professional interview coming up at 9 o'clock in the morning, Mountain Time. So that'll be 8 o'clock in the morning Central, 9 o'clock Mountain, 10, 9, 8, 8 Pacific, 9 Mountain, 10 Central, 11 Eastern. That's tomorrow, and that'll be Brandon Halzier I'll be doing an interview with tomorrow morning. According to the Bible, the golden calf was an idol made by the Israelites during Moses' absence when he went up to Mount Sinai. In Hebrew, the incident is known as Het Hachel, or the sin of the calf. It is first mentioned in Exodus 32:4. So there we go. It appears to be in the Bible, in Exodus, as I remember it. Moses came down with the tablets. They had a golden calf already made. Yes, exactly. When he came down with the tables, yeah, I said tables. Stone tablets of Moses. See if this is flipped again. The tables of the law, as they are widely known in English, or tablets of stone, stone tablets, or tablets of testimony. Since when did they become known in English as the tables of the law? I've never heard that. Like, ever. I've studied Christianity off and on quite a while. I don't study currently, but I don't ever remember preacher talking about the tables of the law of Moses. No. The tablets of the covenant in the Hebrew Bible were the two pieces of stone inscribed with the Ten Commandments. So everywhere else says they were stone tablets, but apparently in America we turned them into tables of the law, which I've never heard before in my entire life. Yeah, figure that one out, guys. The tables of the law, as they are widely known in English, apparently I don't speak English because I've never heard them called the tables. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. That's pretty freaking weird. The second set of stone tablets, there's the GNT edition. I love there's like 15 different versions of this. 15 different Bibles, you know. But yeah, now Noble, it says tables. Okay, what we got? He came down and they were worshiping a golden calf. Yes. Not King James, says Joanna. We'll go check that in a minute. The King James. Smash the golden calf idol. The golden calf also symbolized greed and worldliness. Yes. So let's go over here and check the my secondary Bible source, the BibleGateway.com. We're going to pull up the KJV and what was that? Exodus. Hold on, I got to grab the verse. Exodus what? 34 or 31:18? Which one is it? Okay, so 31, 34, somewhere in there. We'll find it. All right, go over here to the Bible, the Gateway, and see what it says there. So, we want to make sure we're under the King James Version, which we are. On our drop down here, we are under King James Version, as I always use. Stone tablets. See what we get under KJV. Survey says stone tablets ain't in the Bible in the KJV, guys. Huh. How about stone table? I bet there's a lot of those. Let's go with stone tables. See if that gets us a little closer to where we're. And the Lord said unto Moses, come unto me into the mount and be there, and I will give thee tables of stone and a law. No. That's the tablets. He gave unto Moses, when he made an end of communing with him upon Mount Sinai, 2 tables of testimony, tables of stone. Lord said unto Moses, hew these 2 tables of stone like unto the first. Now write upon these tables the words that were in the first tables which thou breakest. And he hewed 2 tables of stone. And Moses rose up early in the morning and went up Mount Sinai. And the Lord had commanded him, took in his hands the 2 tables of stone. Tables. They even speak of the tables of stone later on in Deuteronomy. There was nothing in the ark save the 2 tables of stone which Moses put there. No. Yeah, tables of stone, not tablets. No, not tablets. No. Okay. Wonderworld says Bible Gateway can be wrong. Fair enough. If so, then it's wrong on every single Mandela effect I've ever looked at. But let's see if we can't find another way. KJV Exodus 31. See if we can find another website and see if it matters. Because I don't have a physical Bible here to pull out. King James Bible Online. Let's see what the King James Official Bible Online has to say about stone tablets. So we're going to go up here to the search and we're going to type stone tablets. Stone tablets in the KJV. Isaiah, Numbers, Revelation, Exodus 35, and they came both men and women as well as their willing heart and brought bracelets and earrings and rings and tablets. Okay, that's not it. Exodus 34, and he hewed 2 tables of stone. What do you know? The official King James Bible Online.org still has tables of stone. So in case anybody claims that it is a mistake on Bible Gateway, it's a mistake recorded through every King James version ever. So there's that. Thank you, wonderful world. I appreciate a challenge. I really do. That shows us that it's not just Bible Gateway. It is everywhere. Not to sound like a smart aleck, I'm really not. I love a good challenge. Anybody wants to challenge my information, please, I have no problem with that. But I like the fact that you brought that up. Even if you want to think it's Bible Gateway, nope. The official King James Online Bible also has tables of stone. So there's that. Next, what else was the other word we were looking for, guys? The golden calf. See what it says about the golden calf here in the official KJV. Zechariah, golden pipes, Hebrews, Samuel, Exodus. A golden bell and a pomegranate, a golden bell and a pomegranate, golden spoon at 10 shekels. Hold on, looking for the golden calf. Golden image, that's Daniel. Oh, wait. Am I overlooking this? Exodus 32:3 golden earrings. What? Golden mice. Okay. Golden emeralds, golden censer, golden altar, golden pipes, golden pot. No golden calf. Why can I not find a golden calf in the official KJV? That's all KJV books. Maybe I needed to click that. Maybe that's the problem. Golden bell, golden spoon, golden pomegranate, golden. Guys, I think we got a problem here. Exodus 32:2. Thank you, Noble. Exodus 32:2. Appreciate that. So let's go with, and what in the world did I just do? Hold up. What does my screen look like now? What am I showing? Okay, good. So we'll go ahead and make this big again. Exodus 32:2. This man knows his Bible. 32:2. See what that says. Come on. And Aaron said unto them, that's actually got a spelling error. Break off the golden earrings which are in the ears of your wives, that's got another spelling error, and your sons, another spelling error, and your daughters, and bring them, another spelling error, unto me. Wow, the official one sure didn't care about the spelling, did they? Holy crap. There's the golden earrings. After the spelling in this is horrendous. Had made it a molten calf. Okay, now I really wish I had like a solid Bible to go on. This spelling is absolutely horrendous. Had a problem. Yes, that's what I mean. Houston, we had a problem. 32:4. And he received them at their hand. God, this spelling's horrendous. And fashioned it with a grousing tool after he had made it a molten calf. And they said, these by thy gods, O Israel, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. But it doesn't say golden calf specifically. Then again, it doesn't say a whole lot with this word. A molten calf. So now let's check this against Bible Gateway and see what it says. Right. A molten calf. Yeah, that's what I'm reading here. Don't quite understand what it is. Used to say golden calf, yes. So let's go over here and do Exodus 32:4. And then we can backtrack to 32:2. And he received them at their hand and fashioned it with a graving tool after he made it a molten calf. Well, whether you like the spelling in the other one or not, they're verifying the same stuff. Let's try 32:2. A molten calf. I always thought it was a golden calf. And Aaron said unto them, break off the golden earrings which are in the ears of your wives and of your sons and of your daughters, and bring them unto me. So it's assumed golden, but it doesn't say golden calf. Nowhere. Oh, that's 33. No wonder they ain't going to say it in that one. Make sure we're on the right one, guys. 32. And he break off the earrings which are in the ears and brought them to Aaron, and a molten calf. Okay, so let's find out how many times molten calf is in here. Check this out. Oh, wow. Okay, guys, there's our calf. Yeah, me too. Guys, for those who don't know, Joanna is a historian. So there you go. Yes, KJV. Straight. I only use KJV. I won't use NIV or any of those. When I'm talking Mandela, I always use KJV only. Molten calf in Exodus 32. We knew that. Molten calf, Exodus 32:8, Deuteronomy 9:16, Nehemiah 9:18, Psalms 106:19. Oh, okay, that's not necessarily. Yeah, they had a calf in Horeb and worshiped the molten image. Yes, we are in King James Version for those who want to make sure there. Molten calf. Molten calf. It's a molten calf. KJV printed in 1937. Joanna said hers is. Maybe this word is a new symbolic meaning. Could be. Anybody wants to run with that idea? I'd love to hear what you got. Grew up with NIV and used KJV only intermittent, so I'm not sure of any KJV. Fair enough, Prelim. I love the fact you'll admit that. Bible Gateway is wrong. It's not a book. Okay, Wonderworld. Fair point. Have you found anything in your book that contradicts anything we've said? Do you have your book in front of you? I'd love to know. And I'm not even trying to be smart aleck about that. I'm dead up serious. Ah, gotcha, Noble. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm dead up serious, Wonderworld. If you are seeing something we are not in a solid Bible, please let me know. Matter of fact, I'll go out and buy a Bible next chance I get, which will be another week or so. If you are claiming that it's different in the written word than in the actual book than it is here. Matter of fact, I've got a lot of Bibles around me that I can get a hold of. I know a person who got a 100-year-old Bible. They literally had to very, very lightly move the pages around, look like something out of a museum. Okay, fair enough, Wonderworld. If you do find a KJV Bible and it goes against what we've said in this stream, and if you find evidence otherwise, take pictures, let me know. Matter of fact, here, I'm a mod here so I can actually put in my full email. I ain't got to do the goofy way. Email me any evidence you have. I would love to see it. Now, mind you, it's got to be KJV Bible. Don't go pulling an NIV on me and talking about, hey, it looks different. Anybody has any information you want to send me, there's my email right there, darkwolfsdenyt@gmail.com, YT for YouTube. John says, I unpacked mine since I started. Wanted to cross-check these changes. Absolutely, there you go. I was shown that it was wrong. I have actual 1611 KJV. Prelim, if you can show that to me, I would be more than happy to see that. I've got a person who's got original 1611. Like I said, you've got to turn the pages like it's a museum piece. And it's got the recorded old changes like Wolf, for instance. So please show me anything that does not match what we've seen here. So, and I mean that in all sincerity. I apologize if I'm sounding like a smart aleck. I'm really not trying to. In all sincerity, I would love to know if you've got a Bible that doesn't match everybody else's. That would be amazing information to have. And a piece of evidence that I wouldn't be able to explain away very easily also. Yeah, Noble said him too. If you find that information, send it to him too. He would love to see it. We'll both do video on it. Joanne said when she discovered the new word beeves, she decided to unpack her Bible. I remember that stream. We discussed that, a week or two ago? We were discussing the beeves. Oh, how weird is that, huh? I've been on almost an hour and a half now, guys. If you guys, let's look at some bananas. We've covered some Bible changes. We've covered some map changes. We've covered some flip-flops on the COSTCO. Let's go look at some bananas, guys. I kind of briefly touched on this earlier. I'm not 100 on this one. I've got a dual memory, and I've been finding that a lot lately. Bananas growing. Now, I do know in my reality they grew on trees, not herb bushes, and they were not considered a berry. Well, maybe they were a berry, but they did not grow on herb bushes. No. As far as them growing up, I got a dual memory. Seems like I've seen them both ways, up and down. So I can't comment on whether that is, but I don't remember them growing on an herb plant. I don't remember them having only one production cycle. That's pretty weird to me. And there's just information I found when I did start researching this just a little while back. Yeah, growing upwards now. Growing upwards. Like I said, I can't be 100% on this. Here, a picture of what looks like they're growing downwards, or it's taken from upside down the tree. I'm not sure. But yeah, they grow upwards. So figure that one out. And it could be different species. I don't know. I don't know. Life of me can't remember either way. Never was an interest of mine. Exactly, Joanne. I'm so glad to see people admit that when they're not sure about it. Exactly. And I thought that prelim, maybe it is two different kind of bananas, because this here looks like it's growing down, but I can't tell where this picture is taken at in relation to the tree, so can't be too sure. Those are growing up, it looks like. Like I said, I can't be really, now I can be a little bit sure. Those are growing upwards towards a fence. There's a fence in the background. Some of these pictures I can't find a whole lot of like relation to get a good idea what's going on. Looks like everything I'm seeing growing up. Up, 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 up. Growing up. Totally different growing setup. Says Nobleness D. Preliminal said, I never saw upward bananas, so I don't know. Joanne said, I researched it now, all growing, pointing up, now even plantains as well. Really? Anybody ever had plantains? The Puerto Ricans do a dish called mofongo and mufu. I know mofongo. And there's another one, but oh my goodness. That right there, it's a treat, guys. They don't have a sweet taste to them, but if you ever get to have mofongo, please try it. It is good. It is really, really good. I worked with a couple Puerto Rican people, and they used to, oh yeah, fried plantains. You see that? They used to cook a lot of different plantain meals, and they bring in and share them with me. I was so thankful to have them. I got to the point where I was actually requesting mofongo. It is so good. Plantains are better than bananas when they're cooked in a gourmet way, said Prelim. I agree. One is down and different. Next, yeah, I noticed that Noble. One is down and different next to the pig with the words on it. Yeah, I noticed that one was a little bit weird too. So see if we can catch some plantains growing. I was wondering about that. That's why I wasn't really looking into it. Tend to Google Earth it tomorrow to further research. And thank you, Joanne, our historian, Joanne. She is legit a historian, guys. So yeah, we got growing upwards plantains too. Huh. And what's so weird is to these people, it's never changed. It's always grew upwards with these people. Nobody's come out and said, hey, like I woke up today and my banana tree's upside down. I've not heard anybody say that, from these countries. So crazy. So weird, this effect. As I said earlier, sometimes I wish we just only had the first official 4. Because it's only got like super duper weird since then. So there's evidence, guys, that the banana is growing upwards. If a change start growing down again, we have a live stream to prove at one point they grew upwards. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the screen share. Come on back and talk to you guys a minute. Oh, good, it didn't goober up that time. Nobleness D, you've hung with me all night, bud, for quite a while. Guys, go over and check out Nobleness D's channel. That guy's got some incredible work for longer than I've been making videos. Check him out. Preliminal, I appreciate you being here. Joanne, Mountain Cat, Wonder World, Youngster Fam. Hey, thanks for stopping in. You snuck in on me there, bud. Youngster Fam, appreciate you stopping in. Joanne said, if I can stay awake long enough, I seem to run out of energy so quickly these days. Yeah, a lot of people are running out of energy lately and sleeping a lot of weird sleep patterns. My sleep pattern's been foobarred anyway, so I can't even count myself on that list. But guys, I appreciate everybody stopping by. It has been fun. It has been so great. So glad Noble stopped in and hung out with me. I haven't hung out with Noble in quite a while. I'm getting back in Discord every now and again, Noble. You want to pop on over there sometime? Maybe we have a chat. That'd be great. We've covered, what have we covered tonight, guys? We've covered the COSTCO. That's such a weird flip-flop for me. We've covered the COSTCO flip-flop. We've covered upside-down bananas. We've covered some map changes. We've covered some other changes. We've covered a lot of stuff tonight, off and on, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for coming. I thank you for watching now. I thank you for watching. If you're watching later, I really appreciate you stopping by and sticking around to watch this whole thing. You've been great. I appreciate it sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Before I go, real quick recap. Tomorrow morning, guys, in like 5.5 hours. 6.5, about 5 or 6 hours. 9, 8, 7. Okay, 6.5 hours. I have an interview with Brendan Halzier. Noble, I'm pretty sure knows him from over there on those channels. He's done a lot of work with Photo Helix. He lives in Tennessee, where I literally just moved from. So I've got an interview tomorrow with him on my channel here at 9 a.m., Brandon Halzier. And then Thursday, we're going to end the week with Chick Mandela Effect channel. I've got a ton, guys. I'm not even kidding. Like, I've got at least 50 questions for her. I've got a ton of questions for her. So make sure you check that out. You know what, Wonder World? I give you that. Since I moved, I don't have my Bible anymore. It's gone missing. You're right. I've only used the online Bibles. You're right. I'll cop to that. I don't own a physical Bible right this second. No, you're right. When I moved, mine disappeared. I didn't have enough room for it. I am going to go buy me another one, though. And then we can talk. So, I appreciate you coming hanging out, Wonder World. You've really opened my eyes to some stuff. Like Bible Gateway matches, every other site on the internet. What I find funny, Wonder, though, is even you said you didn't have one either in front of you that you were looking at. So, careful how many rocks you throw at the other doorstep. But you're right. I don't have one right now, a physical Bible. You're absolutely right. I'll completely cop to that. So anyway, guys, you have a wonderful evening. Come check out our streams. Check out our interviews. I hope you enjoy it. I'm not a Bible scholar. I'm not a geographic scholar. That's why I have them people come on my channel. So last but not least, everybody remember, stay awake, but dare to dream. Bye, everybody.